Welcome to my Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. On screen are the rules for this Nuzlocke, nothing too crazy. Oh, and one more thing, if you like this video, hit that sub button since it's 100% free, so why wouldn't you? But without further ado, let's get started. Now, we start off by Oak asking us what is our gender. I asked the friends to decide for me, and they picked a girl. Then I asked the name for it, and since all my friends are so creative, they said, Ultra Pokemon Master of the Universe Galaxy Must Destroy. They chose Olivia. After we're done answering other questions, we head downstairs, tell our mother we love her, and goodbye, adios, we're out of here. We go to Oak's labs, which we see that he's not there. So, as a 10-year-old, we decide, let's go to the grass and kill some Pokemon. Before we even get to the grass, Professor Oak comes out of nowhere, like literally a magician, and tells us, hey, you can't go out there because there's too many wild Pokemon, and you must have a Pokeball first, so let's go to my office to give you one. We go back to Oak's office and find his grass and blues waiting for us. We get to choose 3 of the Pokemon he has. They are Rattata, Scizor, and Shogun. I decided to go with Shogun since he's really bulky and I really wanted to name him Ross. Once I got my Pokemon, Blue decides he wants to battle with his new Pokemon. And what Blue doesn't know is I get experience with these types of battles that he will never, and then the Blue doesn't. One thing about Nuzlocke is that they don't start until you get Pokeball, so Ross is still alive. After losing to Blue, I headed down Route 1 and made it up to VIRIDIAN City. Got Oak's parcel and afterwards gave me and Blue a Pokedex and a few Pokeballs. Now that I have Pokeball, the Nuzlocke begins. In Route 1, I ended up finding a Meganium, which I was so excited about. However, due to Pokemon having different catchphrases, I ended up using all my balls on it, and I had to kill my first ever encounter. After killing it, I decided to head to VIRIDIAN City and buy Pokeballs since I had money. I headed to Route 22, which I was able to find a Combuskin. After a bit of a struggle, I was able to catch it and I named it Naruto. With Ross and Naruto's in my balls, I had to load them up because there's a second Blue battle. So I did that. This time with Combuskin, I ended up destroying Blue. After my victory over Blue, I decided to go to Route 2 and ended up finding a Duskull, which would be really good because it's a ghost type and nothing can hit a ghost type this early in the game. And then I realized I couldn't hit it either because if I did, it would have died. So I ended up just chucking balls at it, which didn't work. So I ended up having to killing my second encounter. Once I was done crying, I went into Viridian Forest, found a sea bass and killed it. I killed 3 of my 5 only catches so far. Anyways, nothing interesting happened in the forest, besides me battling the last kid in the forest who had a Suicune. Almost died of it, but I was able to defeat him, so yeah. I left the forest with no one dead and ended up going to Pewter City, and I decided to head straight for the gym itself. The trainer who was at the gym was the same level as me, so I had no issues going into the battle, which was a mistake on my part. Brock started the battle with a freaking Metagross, a god tier Pokemon Legendary, so I had to switch out of Ross for Naruto since I had Ember on him. But Metagross had Confusion, which did half health to Naruto, so I decided that I had to switch out or else Naruto would die. Once I switch into Ross, Metagross hits a critical Confusion and kills Ross. At this point, I knew I could probably win, if Naruto could hit a critical Ember on the goddamn Metagross, then I can win. But sadly, this is not an anime. Naruto did not hit the crit, and thus ended up losing the Nuzlocke.